Yes, sir. People, bring it in. Listen, what a marvelous money-getting Sunday, people. We've got some miraculous news. I've been teetering on it, talking about it. I told y'all there's a reason why I'm the undisputed champion of due diligence. If you haven't already heard the information, you know we're going to kind of bring it in here. But without further ado, you already know. Wait, I moved too soon. Naysayer! Oh! All right, now, let's sit back down. You already know. You're here with your host, the Chocolate of Confucius. Wow! The undisputed champion of due diligence. Mr. 37 Thought. That's correct. We're getting loose. It's just the numbers are swinging. The original employer of double-decker yachts. That is correct. It is money, Montgomery, y'all. Bring it in. Everybody grab a quick seat. Sit down. Y'all got about 15 minutes. I can borrow your time.
Yes.
All right. Good deal. Guys, listen. Crazy news is dropped. Not really so crazy. I mean, it's really pointed to, but let's get damn straight to it. Bitcoin sitting back up at 94,197 on a 10% up increase. XRP up 34.51%. Back at 288, seen highs of like 296, about to be back at $3. But I told you, Weenie Hut Jr., stop panicking. You know what's going on. See, they knew better with me. I told them, I dare you to hold it down for 2 more weeks. I got a check coming in for that thing. But it's still coming regardless. But they're going to play the same game over and over again, guys. When a major move is coming, they're going to drop the FUD. When I knew when the open interest of XRP had dropped, right? And open interest just means how many people are interested in the coin, buying the coin, right? When I knew that it dropped, all this was a shakeout. They want to shake all the paper hands, all the day traders, get everybody out. And then when they get it where it's like, okay, ain't nobody even looking at it. Here we go. Let's drop some crazy news. What do we got going on here? XRP at 288. Just in. President Trump has directed the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve. What? Guys, everybody lean in here. Hold up. A U.S. crypto reserve will elevate this critical industry after years of corrupt attacks by Biden administration, which is why my executive order on digital assets directed the Presidential Working Group to move forward on a crypto strategic reserve that includes XRP, Solana, and ADA. I will make sure the U.S. is in the crypto. The U.S. is the crypto capital of the world. We're making America great again. Orange man, listen. I'm standing up right now in my boxes for you, brother, and that should mean a lot. I'm telling you, people, it's done. It's toast. You still think a settlement's not coming in a couple days? You still okay? Maybe I can convince you otherwise of that, right? But now, so the crypto strategic reserve, which is now going to be government funded, government buying these cryptos over and over and over again, is going to be consistent of XRP, Solana, and ADA. But I thought Bitcoin, but I told y'all in the previous videos, I kept bringing it back to you, even up in Europe. They said they were not going to use Bitcoin for their strategic reserves. I took that hint. I was like, okay, guys, we know what we're here for. I came from V12. Now, can XRP hit 10,000? Shut up. Bring this in again. Even more, right? Obviously, this was dropped on the 28th of last month. But do not forget, in 5 days to be exact, drop from the White House, the White House will host the first ever crypto summit. The White House announced today that President Trump will host and deliver remarks at the first ever White House crypto summit on Friday, March 7th. Attendees will include our prominent founders, CEOs, and investors from crypto industry, as well as members of the Presidential Working Group on Digital Assets. The summit will be chaired by White House AI and crypto czar David Big Boy Sachs and his administered by the working group's executive director, Bo Hines. Listen, that's coming up in 5 days. And I already know, guys, listen, for those that don't know, March is my birthday month. My birthday's March 25th. One request that I would like is that I would need my family to come through with getting us above 2,000 subscribers. We already there. Come through. I need the likes. I need the comments. I've been bringing bang information. But back to the facts here, right? Because I bring nothing but due diligence and straight fact. March is my birthday month. Money Montgomery was born in this exact month and has been getting to that bag ever since. This month we're going up just for the simple fact that it's my birthday month, people. You got to understand this is a money getting month, and that's why all of this is lining up right here on March. Line me up, baby. Mama, I'm bringing it home. Keep stepping on through though, but even further through. CEO Brad Garlinghouse claims this week will be the best week in history for Ripple and XRP contracts. This will be massive. Oh, guys. Values.
This week will probably be the best week of signed contracts at Ripple ever.
Right. Wow.
It has been a massive call to action because, you know, again, Facebook kind of came out and said, we don't need Western Union anymore.
Right.
Well, if you're a bank, if you're Western Union, you kind of, that's interesting.
We don't need, Facebook comes out and says, we don't need Western Union anymore. Now, remember now, Western Union is partnered in with XRP now, right?
And I think the banks realize that if Facebook is going to be a competitor in this space, they can't depend upon a technology like Swift to compete in the marketplace.
So I want to go to questions in just a second, so please think of...
Thank you. When you said that it was the best time, it was the best week for Ripple contracts ever, was that a factual statement or are you just hoping?
No, that's a factual statement.
That the Facebook announcement
has absolutely catalyzed contract activity. So we may have been talking to a bank, a payment provider for 6 weeks, 6 months about a contract. This has been a call to action. There's no question.
He's essentially confirming that Facebook announcing that they're not going to be basically leaning on the Swift, using the Swift, right? The amount, he's saying the volume of contracts is picked up as far as institutional and investment coming in. He's basically saying, without basically saying, hey, we are getting all the contracts that we had out there bought now at this certain point because of this news. This is what he's basically saying to the guy without overstepping and saying something that will be a legality issue.
I was texting with our head of sales, a guy named John Mitchell. He flies around the world more than anybody I've ever met. Yep. And this is going to be a record week for Ripple.
Okay. All that ahead. Wow. So we've got all this dropping. Would you believe this 9 hours ago here? Breaking Uphold exchange has significantly increases XRP holdings by adding 25 million XRP tokens as a result. Their XRP holdings now stand approximately 4 billion. Isn't it funny how they just know how to, because I keep telling y'all, everybody, XRP is bought up right now. Oh. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. Everybody thinks, there's a big, because it's showing that it's halfway, that we have half of it supply. Let me see where it's at. What does it say? Says 57.95%. Y'all gotta understand the rest of it is in the escrow account right now. Everything is purchased up. This is what you're holding on to right now is, again, past just even the scale of what it's doing, guys. Y'all have bought a limited number of assets. I know 100 billion sound like a lot of coins, but when you're talking about everything, the scale of what this is gonna move, y'all got to understand. XRP to 100,000. Jesus. And I mean that. It's just the way this is going to work out. And now Bitcoin didn't even have this. Bitcoin doesn't have the utility of this. This is, whatever coins, not financial advice. You got a couple quarters up on your couch. I'd scoop them together and go and try to put them into that coin counter at Walmart. Go ahead and get that. Turn that into cash. Go put that in your bank. Get you some XRP right now. $3. If I told you every $3 was worth 100,000, what would you do? But let's keep following through. All right, March is a critical month. ISO 222 crypto compliant assets. FedWire payments must be activated according to the ISO standard by March 9th. So again, guys, even though they have moved the ISO 222 going live back to July, 12th or 7th or something like that, July 7th, July 14th, They are still implementing everything. And this is why I keep telling everybody, you got to stop just relying on news. Even though they're not released, we're not going live with July, they're still going to be implementing using XRP and all these coins that they're ADA, of course, Algo, all these coins that were American-based, they're going to be kind of utilizing through this ISO 200 system. They're going to be buying those up. This is all just preparation. The money's coming through. From Anthony Welfare, March is a critical month for ISO 222 crypto compliant assets. The Fed wire payments must be enabled to the ISO standard by 9th March. Come on, what are you doing, brother? You know how to say that. XRP is by far the biggest digital asset in this space, and a few others: XLM, XDC, Algo, IOTA. The Federal Reserve Bank Wire Fund services will transition to ISO 222, the message format on a single day. March 10th, 2025, the old FedWire application interface manual FAIM format will be retired on March 9th, 2025. The format is mandatory. All banks will need to be compliant with the new format to enable successful wire transfer. So again, now basically what this is they're saying, all right, we're prepping on March 9th. All banks will be ready for this drop in July. You're going to have to be compliant with being able to format using blockchain, moving on blockchain, running on blockchain, guys. It smells like V12. It should stink of dirt and rubber right now this morning in your nose. Jeez. All right, Amelia, breaking news. Derivatives trading go live on the #1 crypto exchange, Bitflyer in Japan. Obviously, we know that that's there, right? You forgot that? The 80% of the banks in Japan running on XRP? Guys, play with yourself. Hey, listen, we're on the 3rd month, the money month of the year, but another 9 months. Hey, I don't really think that I'm really going to have to want for anything. How crazy is that? Have you thought about that? Was Zach Rector did? He said, can we talk about XRP to 10,000 again, or is that still off limits? Asking for a friend. So now y'all see how I tell y'all, if you don't know what you're holding, if you're not doing that due diligence, if your head is small, it will be the thief of your future generations. This is a game-changing technology. It's the upgrade to the movement of money, the internet of value. There's nothing that does it as quick. There's nothing that's as secured. There's nothing that's as partners. There's nothing that's regulated. And there's nothing that, there's no other crypto coin that the CEO sitting up there with the press, drinking tea and just doing exactly what he's asking. Y'all just don't get it. And if you don't, that's all right. Like I said, and I tell you every single time, the 20s, they're about to have on top of this, what? You know, scratch it. I'm going TRX truck on some 28s and 30s, and you can wash the rim on those outside of the car wash. If you play around with this opportunity, that's the only thing you've got. That's the only chance you've got. The great generational wealth transfer is occurring right now. If you miss this, you will be plastered to the floor. The poor are about to become the poorest they've ever been. And the rich are about to become the richest they've ever been. And if you're not making the most of this move right now, you will be stuck at wherever you are. There will be no middle class. Mark me on that. But guys, listen. Y'all hold it down. Let me get this edited up. Congratulations, family. We up again. We already knew. And there's even more to come. I'm just telling y'all, when they start dropping it, settlement, ETF, boom, 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 boom. Then y'all look back and we up to $30. I'm just gonna be sitting over like this right here. I'm gonna have, of course, 3 thoughts with me right here, doing the same video on camera. I'm gonna put the face back on. They just gonna be sitting in the background. What's her name? Oh, her name's X. What's her name? Oh, her name is R, and her name is P. Listen, y'all. Hey, y'all hold it down. Y'all know what time it is. Oh, yes, sir.